Hello everybody, welcome back to Holly with Journal with Dolly. Today I am going to be doing this little page in my new journal. Now basically what I asked for on Instagram is if there was anything in particular that you wanted to hear about, and somebody commented back saying that they'd like to hear about my current journal block. Thanks. That is absolutely fine. It's a total valid question. Basically, I've been having a really bad journal block at the moment, so I'm going to be talking about how I kind of got out of that and what I did when I was in it, why I think that it has been such an issue for me for the past couple of weeks and couple of months. And I'm going to be setting up this page. So first off, I'm going to tell you about kind of what I'm doing here, and then I'm going to go into a little bit about the journal block situation. Basically I always have these like couple of pages at the beginning of these journals that I buy, which are index pages, and I don't actually use a journal index or anything in this type of journal. So what I do is I decorate these pages. In the past I've had things about sort of IBS, so my condition that I've got, and some information about that. But this one I decided that I'm just going to decorate it really nicely and make kind of a mood board and make it all very me. Now these papers that I'm using here, these were given to me, they were sent to me by a lovely friend over in Australia. She sent me these and oh my god, I love them. I think they're so nice, they're so me as well, like with all unicorns and crazy people and stuff on. They're just fab. So what I decided to do is, like I say, create this page. So what I'm doing first off is I am going through books and I'm going through my magazine cutouts and stuff like that, which is here. So all my cutouts, I usually do cutouts when I'm watching TV, and the magazines that I've usually cut out of are freebies, so ones that I pick up in hotels, ones that I pick up in local cafes, ones that I pick up in like record shops and stuff like that. They actually do usually have the most interesting images on there. I also get quite a few from charity shops as well. You can get them really cheap for maybe about sort of under £1 definitely, sometimes 50p depending on where you are. And all the food ones, they're usually from like Sainsbury's, Tesco, Asda, sort of supermarket magazines, you know, them freebies that you get at the till when you're going to leave, and it has like kind of seasonal foods in. Grab one of them, always great pictures in there. So what I've done is I've picked out a few images that I want to include on the mood board, things that I think represent me. The little black and white couple that you can see on there is Audrey Hepburn, and it's her second marriage. So if you know anything about me, then you'll know that I absolutely love Audrey Hepburn. I was actually named after Holly from Holly Go Lightly in the film Breakfast at Tiffany's. I absolutely love her. So that's why I've decided to put her on there. This book here that I'm using is a Hello Kitty book. And this was 10p from a charity shop because it's actually all in French. Now, this didn't bother me at all because, as you can see, there's stickers in the back. I don't know if you just saw quickly there. And I thought these are really good images that I can use to just cut out and use in my journals and stuff. So I'm just going to cut out this big picture of Hello Kitty. I might go off focus a little bit here just whilst I'm cutting her out, but that is all I'm doing. So then I've got all my images. I've ripped up some different sort of scrapbook papers and things like that. So the orange one and the green one that you can see, I actually won that from a giveaway on Instagram, and I never ever win stuff off Instagram off giveaways, so it was really exciting when I won that. That's what all these kind of things are from, and I think that all these things kind of represent me. So I've got the little car there, the kind of vintage car, the plants, the Hello Kitty, Audrey Hepburn, some sweets, and then that building that you can see there that I've just picked up and put away. They're actually kind of illustrations of buildings in Leeds, in the city that I live in. So I thought they were really fun sort of to keep and to stick in, as they obviously do represent me. So where have I been? What have I been doing? What is this sort of awful horrendous creative journal block that I've been having? Well, I shall explain. So, first up, work has been very, very, very stressful and very, very demanding at the moment. I've spoken about it in lots of my other videos about what I do as a job. I work for a charity with kids, and basically our most kind of stressful and busy time is the summertime, because it's when we start taking the kids away on residential and stuff like that. So I'm single-handedly sort of in charge of about 400 kids aged 15 to 17 before they go away. As you can imagine, that is somewhat stressful. So our systems have kind of crashed and gone down, and loads of things have gone wrong, and yeah, it's just very, very stressful. So that's one of the things why I think I've got a mental block. Number two is that obviously my granddad passed away a couple of months ago, and it was Father's Day on Sunday. And that was a little bit weird, because usually I go home on Father's Day and I go and see him, because I always have done, you know. I go and see my dad, but then I'll go and see my granddad. So it was very strange that I didn't have that this year, and that was a bit weird. So I felt a bit strange about that. And also the weather here, if you excuse my language, has been absolute dog shit. Like, I cannot explain. I mean, I know that summer is not known in England. I know that the British summertime is always to be left to be desired, and yeah, I know that we're expecting rain all the time, but oh my god, I did not expect it to be this bad. I am not joking. For the past it has just been constant rain. Like, I don't know how there is still rain in the sky. Like, I'm looking at the clouds and I'm like, how is there still water falling from the sky to the earth? I just don't know how it's actually possible, because it's just rained that much. So it's grim. So I'm coming home from a really stressful day, feeling a bit crap about my granddad and feeling quite sad about that. And I look out the window and it's absolutely chucking it down all of the time. Sort of honestly, the last thing that I want to be doing is doing my journal, and it's really sad. I mean, I've been keeping on top of my Furbenicci. That's been going all right. I have got a few days that I've got to catch up and just write in, but decoration wise, the Furbenicci is super duper easy, because I literally I don't do any backgrounds or anything. I just use felt tip pen, for washi tape and stickers in a little packet that I have, whack them on and just write a few notes about the day. But the creative journal, I just feel, is more of a scrapbooking experience. It's a lot more time consuming and stuff like that. So it really does take a toll. And the last time that I did something in my journal was actually on the 28th of April. So that is nearly 2 months ago now. It is a long, long time. It's probably the longest I've gone since 2015, when I started doing these sort of journals, that I've gone without putting anything in there. So what I did was, I kind of briefly mentioned it in my other video, I started up a new journal, which is this one. I only had about 15-20 pages left of my older one, but it got to that point where, you know, the spine breaks and then it's kind of like, it's just too big on the left hand side. It just gets too big to be able to actually do anything on the pages. You can't stick anything on there anymore. You know, it's all falling out. It got a little bit like that. So I've moved into this new one, and thankfully it has given me a sort of new lease of life in terms of actually going and wanting to do a journal. So if the lighting's gone a little bit weird on this video, by the way, it's because I'm sat in the front room. So what I was going to say is, I go into the front room and when I'm going to film, because it's the best lighting, but also if I'm wanting to watch TV when I'm journaling or whatever, that is also when I'm doing that. I've just not felt like going in my craft room recently. I don't know if anyone else is the same, but sometimes you just need to leave what you're used to, and the craft room is what I'm used to. Like, I'm used to just sitting there and locking myself away. I haven't wanted to do that, so what I've done is I've brought a lot of stuff out and I've put it into the front room, and I've just been getting it on in there. And honestly, the reason is because when I've got home, instead of doing creative journaling, all I've wanted to do is sit down and watch RuPaul's Drag Race. This is literally all I've wanted to do, and I wasn't even a fan of RuPaul's Drag Race. I thought RuPaul was a bit like, meh, it's a bit crap, it's crappy, it's reality TV, it's trashy. Do you know what? It's all of those things, and that is why I have got so into it. My sister kept telling me to keep watching it, and I was like, nah, I'm not interested, don't like drag queens, I'm not bothered. Oh my God, I have literally binged 4 or 5 series in literally 2.5 weeks. I'm obsessed. I cannot stop watching. I've watched series 5, series 9, series 10, series 11, and I'm currently on series 6. So I've literally just become obsessed. So when I've got home, I've just not wanted to creative journal because I felt so bummed out, or I'm soaking wet from the rain. I've just wanted to put my pyjamas on, sit down and watch RuPaul. So I've had 2 days off and I've actually not left the house. I have literally not gone anywhere. I'm still here. I've basically kept my pyjamas on, had a bath, put new clean pyjamas on, gone in the front room, watched RuPaul and done craft stuff, and that has actually been so helpful for me in terms of my brain and getting my flow back. I've been watching my YouTube videos again because honestly I wasn't even watching YouTube the past 2.5 weeks, the last sort of month. I've just not even been watching my YouTubers as much as I have been, you know, wanting to. And to say that I'm nearly on to 700 subscribers, that is not a wise decision to be in. I want to be raking you guys in and hoping that you're going to stay around and stick around and want to watch some more of me. So yeah, I'm back. I'm going to hopefully start uploading a little bit more on Instagram again. It sounds like a stupid excuse, but the reason I've not been posting on there loads is because the weather has made my pictures look dog shit. Like absolute crap. Every time I try and take a picture, there's either too much glare, if I do it with, you know, unnatural lighting. When I'm trying to get natural lighting, there isn't any because it's just pissing it down all the time. So currently it's quite sunny outside, so I'm going to take that advantage and I'm going to take some snaps, and then I'm going to be uploading a little bit from there. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I have ranted a little bit, but basically what I want to get out is journaling is supposed to be enjoyable. Do not stress yourself out in terms of trying to do your journal, you know, whatever. Like, I've been having a bit of a tough time at the moment with work and everything else that's going on. That is fine. Life happens. I'm just going to pick it up when I feel like it. Pick it up when, you know, RuPaul tells me to, and I'm sure everything will be fine. So, you know, life happens and that's cool and whatever. Like, I'm just grateful that you guys are here wanting to see my videos and you seem to be enjoying them. You like what I'm doing, so I'm going to keep doing it. And you are honestly the driving force behind me carrying on, because before this channel I probably would have just thought, nah, screw it, I'm not interested anymore. But I'm thinking, I have got like a following now. I got 700 of you nearly that want to see stuff that I'm doing. So I'm going to keep pushing, I'm going to try my best, I'm going to keep going, and ultimately I'm going to have fun, because that is the point of journaling. So with my TED Talk over and my inspirational words finished, I'm just going to let this video kind of play out a little bit. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Like I say, I'm going to be updating it a little bit more in the next coming weeks. After this beautiful sunshine today, I've managed to take a few photographs, and I'm going to be on here doing some stuff. And yeah, hopefully I'm going to get back into my groove a little bit, especially as in a couple of months in August I'm going to go to Seagate Festival in Budapest, and it's a real crafty festival, to be honest. I mean, it's a music festival, so like the 1975, Ed Sheeran, Florence and the Machine, Martin Garrix, really big people, Foo Fighters, they're all there. But in the daytime, there's like loads of craft stalls and craft fairs and like a beach and a big boat party and stuff. So if you've got your glue sticks out on, you know, outside, no one's going to judge you. So I'm going to take craft stuff there, sit outside in the glorious sunshine and not the rain with a cocktail, and hopefully catch up. I'm going to be taking my traveller's notebooks and trying those out. So I'm really, really excited to take them actually travelling. So yeah, hopefully that will get me back in my flow. So thank you so much for watching as always, guys. You take care. Follow me on social media in terms of Instagram. Follow me on Twitter if you want to see my daily ramblings. And of course, subscribe and comment on this channel. I love every single comment that I do get, and I do usually reply. It just takes me a bit of time because I'm really, really rubbish. But thank you so much. Hope you've enjoyed this video. You take care. Love you. Bye.
Your hair, your look, your everything. When I see it all, I knew that you were mine. I'm in love with your hair, your lips, your silhouette in the moonlight shine. With my love, you won't ever be alone. My summer love, been waiting for